Have you ever conquered an unwanted behavior only to experience a resurgence once again? Hi, my name is Sherry Curley. I'm also known as the Practical Sort because I provide practical home organizing solutions in an eco-friendly way. I'm also an organizing motivator, speaker, and writer. And today we're going to talk about backsliding. We put a significant amount of effort into creating change, and I fully understand that it can be disheartening each time we lose traction. Now, backsliding may be a few ounces that we notice happening every time we get on the scale, or it can be a full-blown wardrobe rebuild due to weight gain once again. For me, backsliding, it crashes my efforts toward personal emotional fortitude. Personal development work is an ongoing process with daily successes and occasional pitfalls. But keeping an eye on the prize requires not going too deep into the despair or the elation so that we can stay focused on what we need to do to move ourselves forward. Now, for some of my clients, backsliding crops up in rooms or on surfaces when clutter monsters take up residence once again. And areas that are likely to fall victim are so predictable. These are the family command centers, the laundry rooms, the kitchen desk or countertop surfaces, your desktop surface. All of these areas are likely to get cluttered again super easily. And when we're on the go, items that we temporarily set down with the best intentions of taking care of them at another time often just sit there begging for our attention. And before we know it, those objects and those piles become deeper and deeper until they become so anxiety producing because they're so high that we'd rather walk away from them than look at them or have to deal with them and figure out, where does all this stuff go? When will I have time to deal with them? How will I deal with them? So, has backsliding ever been a problem for you? Well, let's imagine that clutter has been a nuisance. And after some really hard work, you have purged, you've rearranged, and you finally have gained a foothold. Your desk, your office, your kitchen, wherever your Achilles heel has been, is finally neat and clean, and you feel victorious that your methods are finally working to keep those pesky clutter monsters at bay. Then you have a weekend of guests, well, after COVID, or an overcrowded planner, or a major life event happens, and all of a sudden you have fallen back into old patterns. When that happens, how does it make you feel? Are you the type of person who just kind of brushes off a setback, or do you get a crashing wave of deflation? Let me put your mind at ease. Backsliding is natural. It happens. It will happen. Sometimes despite or in spite of our best efforts. Life has a way of sabotaging our best laid plans, our best practices. And if we accept this, we can walk into transformation, allowing ourselves a little bit of slack every now and then. And that gives us perspective. It gives us permission to be realistic. Why did things go sideways? What skills can we draw upon that we used in the past to address this setback? And then that allows us to get back on track without too much hassle, without too much pain, without too many recriminations. And if backsliding does occur, what that means is you've had success previously. And so since you already know what success looks and feels like, you can get back there once again. The next time You do a load of laundry. Throw in the sheets and the towels from your guests. If there are piles of dishes in the sink or on the kitchen countertop, put those in the dishwasher and run a load the next time your dishwasher's full. As you walk from room to room, grab the items that need to be put back in their proper homes, and the leftover mess will start disappearing before you know it. Reassess the importance of any appointments that you make before adding one more commitment to your calendar. Your calendar is a sacred representation of your time. Treat it with the care and respect that it's due. And know that you've got this. You did it before, you will do it again. And should you backslide, because backsliding is not unrealistic, you will deal with it like a pro. And if you need an organizing refresher to buff up your skills or to boost your confidence out of the backslide, feel free to reach out to me at thepracticalsort, SORT.com. Again, it's thepracticalsort.com. Or you can find me at Sherry, SHERRI, at thepracticalsort.com. And I promise I will be your #1 cheerleader. Thank you so much for watching. Go out and have a wonderfully practical day and conquer all those things on your to-do list.